Watch how late Mr. Ibu adopted daughter, Lady Jasmine, saved the life of this man he met under the bridge, my people. According to the man, he said, look at the leg. This leg has decayed and maggot is coming out from this leg. I am suffering. When this man saw Lady Jasmine, he was crying and shouting, please help me. Please help me. I am dying. Please help me. I am dying. Lady Jasmine now saw him. She now went and come back the next day. This is how God sent Lady Jasmine to rescue this man from the street under the bridge where he was lying down. Lady Jasmine took this man to several hospitals for them to cure him. They rejected the man because they said his leg is decayed. If you are watching me from YouTube channel, please do it to subscribe to this page. If you are watching me from Facebook, share and follow this page. Thank you so much. This is how Lady Jasmine rescued this poor man and saved him. Look at him today now. By the special grace of God, his leg is healed. Lady Jasmine did not only save the man, but she also rented an apartment for this man and the family. Watch this video and see for yourself. This amazing video is so touching, my people. Watch this video. Drop your thoughts on the comment section. Seriously, this lady is really doing well. She's really helping the needy, people that needs help. Share this video, guys.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So you guys, Papa has finally been discharged from the hospital after 2-3 months of staying in the hospital and 1 major surgery. How many of you remember Papa, the man I met on the road under the bridge that was crippling with a very bad leg that was septic and highly infected? And I promised him I was going to make sure I take care of him. You guys, I know you guys remember the story, but let me take you back a little to the backstory, how Papa was rejected from 4 different hospitals until we finally got him to Ibobi. So since then, Papa has been in Ibobi taking treatment for the past 3 months, and we've spent a lot of money. We spent millions for him to get to this stage. And then I went to the hospital finally today to get Papa out of the hospital because they called me yesterday that he has been discharged, and they told me, oh, we have some outstanding bill. So I went to the payment place and they told me what their outstanding bill is. I called one of my mommy. I said, mommy, I've been paying Papa's bill, I've paid millions and millions of naira. The bill is just remaining about almost 200,000. Mama said, my baby, send your account, let me send that money immediately. And then sent me the 200,000 and I was able to clear his bill, and then they gave us this discharge clearance, and I went straight inside to pick him out. As I was bringing him out with the wheelchair, as you can see, his leg is wrapped because he had just recently done skin graft surgery 2 weeks ago after they allowed the leg to heal and everything. His son initially went to get an appointment for the next time we'll be coming to see the doctor, which is in a week time, and then he was just saying thank you, Jesus. His hands were up. He was so grateful. Imagine spending 3 good months in the hospital after living under the bridge, outside the bridge, under every weather, rain, sun and all weather for 3 good years, and finally you are able to go get some treatment. He was so happy. He was so grateful. Oh my God, you guys, this is the best thing that has happened to me recently. In fact, Papa's case is one of the cases that I've done that has brought me so much joy, because every little thing I did, Papa was so grateful in his expression, in his words. Point of discharge, everybody was like, Old Soldier is living, because he's popularly known as Old Soldier. Everybody was going to miss him. They were telling me how he was so jovial at the hospital and how he didn't make trouble, how he was so nice to everybody. So here we got to the car that was supposed to take him home, and he had to stand up. You can see that he can stand on his own. This is a man that when we got to this hospital, they were talking about amputating the leg. This is a man that so many hospitals rejected and they condemned him to death. They thought he was not going to make it. Yes, okay, that is the same man. He stood up by himself from the wheelchair and now he's in the car. Boom, we are on our way home. Yes, I was going to take him to the new home apartment I rented for him. Actually, I've rented this apartment like 2 months ago because I thought Papa was going to come out from the hospital 2 months ago. I didn't know he was going to take so much time. I didn't know he was going to spend like 3 months in the hospital. So we got to this place. First, I took him to a nearby very small hotel. I think this hotel cost about 10,000 naira. It's just a place for him to stay because on this same day I had an award to receive. Yes, so I needed to go receive my award, so I couldn't take him to the apartment straight, the one we rented for him. So I took him to this small hotel. As you can see, he's still recuperating from the surgery. He has not recovered from the skin grafting surgery he did barely 2 weeks ago. So yes, he even just removed the POP a day before his discharge. So we were still struggling to get him to work. But you guys don't worry about it. Very soon, Papa will be working and he will start a job or a business. If anybody has any security business, like a security man, if anybody has a security man job, please reach out to me. If you have a job for him, otherwise I'll have to set up a boutique for him because that's what he wants. But I'd rather he works as a security officer in any business premises. So yeah, that's my plan for him, and still do the business by the side. So yes, we go to the manageable room of 10,000 naira. Yes, and then we got inside. He was still struggling to walk, and then I told him, look, just manage this place for tonight because I am exhausted. I'm financially exhausted. I spent a lot of money. Like, Papa is the one case that took me my savings. Like, at some point, I had to sell some of my stuff to settle his hospital bill. The one case that made me broke my bank, but it was actually very, very worth it. So yes, he was in the hotel room. As you guys can see, it's a very small, I don't even know if to call it hotel or whatever to call it. Yes. And then the next day, I came to pick him up. I told him I was coming the next day. I made sure he had food to eat. So the next day, we came to pick him up. And Papa is about to go to his new home. Remember the home I took the woman and the homeless man I met on the street under the bridge with his wife, that the wife said she didn't want to stay. I told you guys I had like 4 units of the same place that I paid for, looking for to change the lives of homeless people and give them a home. So this is one of the units. As you can see, it's obviously different from the one I took, the home, and you can see the room, the furnishing, everything is different. So yes, Papa just got into his new home. He didn't even know what to do. Like, his expression was like, it was a mixed feeling, like, I don't finally enter house. Me where they sleep on that bridge. Me when they beat on that bridge. Me where saw the heat on that bridge. Me where leg no good. Me where maggots they come off for my leg. Me, he was so, like, the expression, everything he was saying. He was just telling me how the first time we met him, maggot was coming out from the leg, and he already gave up on himself. He was just waiting for the day DEAT would come and take him. He was waiting for the day he was going to sleep and not wake up. He was just saying a lot of things, trying to reminisce how we got to this point, and I could actually understand him because it was overwhelming, the process, everything.
You feel sleep well. You feel like that. Spread yourself. Roof. No more lying on that bridge. No more rain go fall for your head. Sun go shine for your head. See your wardrobe. You put your clothes. See toilets. You enter inside the toilets. See kitchens. They put for inside the kitchen. How do you feel?
Very nice. Thank you.
Are you happy? Very, very happy. If you're happy and you know, say amen. You come here. How do you feel? You didn't do anything now. Anything when Baba call me, report you to me. Don't do this, take care of Baba. Within that frontage, you go find business where you can do for them. The frontage gets space for business, eh? You go find the way you go to sell. You know, they don't tell me what you want to sell. What is something you want to sell? Boutique.
Papa.
You know they forget, very in brain sharp. That was what you want to have. So that one is the next one. So now you go to see.
Some of the bills I incurred on the day of his discharge. Remember, prior to that, we've spent over 3-point-something million naira on Baba. In fact, almost 4 million naira on Baba. Aside some other bills I incurred the first day I met him and all of that. And through it all, God has been faithful. So here are some of the recaps of how I met Baba, how he was scrolling, how I just gave him 5,000 to eat, and how he was crying and saying, Auntie, save me, save me, save me. And I promised him I was going to come back. How I came back from him, how we took him to 4 different hospitals you can see on this video, and he was rejected. How we finally got him to Ibobi and made the first deposit of 750,000. So everybody that has contributed to this great cause,